Who wants to get ready for some showings with us?
I want to sell a house.
Hello everyone, this is Lindy.
And I'm Russell.
From Love Create Celebrate. Welcome back to our channel. We are currently in the process of selling our home, as many of you know. And today we have a few showings. So we're going to be running around the house trying to clean everything up, get the house ready, and we thought we'd take you along for the ride in case anyone out there is getting ready for showings or trying to move and doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, so we have a couple things that we always try and do before we leave, and we will share those with you. Like my mom says, it's always good to have a system.
Mom does say that. Okay, let's get to work.
Before you even list your house, you should go through and do a big declutter, do some staging, and do a big deep clean of your house. We have a whole video about how we prepped our house to sell coming next week, but this week we wanted to share how we prep for each individual showing. The first thing on our list to do is the most obvious, and that is a basic clean. If you're listing your house, you're probably already keeping it fairly clean and tidy, but before showing, you want to make sure that your house has recently been vacuumed and dusted, that floors have been swept and washed, and surfaces have been cleaned to make sure it looks as fresh as possible. And when you're cleaning, try to stay away from strong or bleachy smelling cleaners and stick to more neutral smells such as Miss Myers and Method, which both have good options for cleaners.
Russell usually doesn't like cleaning, but he'll do anything to sell a house.
For the dollar bills.
The next thing you want to tackle is the bedrooms. We want to make the beds and make sure that the beds have nice fresh linens on them. If you have any dirty clothes or dirty towels, put them in your hamper and hide it away or completely remove it from your home for the showing. We also suggest putting all of your laundry away and any of the items that you use on a daily basis, like toothbrushes or books, as these may make your room look more cluttered. Also, if you have children, make sure all their toys are put away and tidied as well. Moving on to the kitchen, in this space you want to make sure that all the dishes are put away or hidden in the dishwasher, that there's nothing extra on the counters, and that your appliances are nice and clean.
If you have any stainless steel appliances, there's a stainless steel cleaner that works well. It just cleans it without leaving streaks and makes it look nice, shiny new. We have a glass cooktop. We have this product, and you give it a wipe first with like a wet cloth and then let it dry, and then I applied this on with a sponge and you let it sit until it turns white, and then you use a piece of paper towel and you polish it off, and it gives a nice shiny surface when you're done.
Again, you want to switch out the dirty linens in the space for fresh ones or remove them completely. Right after we listed our house, we did another quick update to our kitchen counters and backsplash. You can check out that video linked above, but this is generally how clean and clear we kept our counters for all of our showings. The next thing you want to do is to make sure that all of your surfaces are decluttered. Depending on your housing market, showings can continue for weeks or months, and your family members are bound to be using things in that time. So take some time to put everything away, from TV remotes to blankets to kids' craft supplies. This is a good time to hide away all those loose cords too. These photos show how clean and clear we kept most of our surfaces for showings and listings. We tried to keep the decor to a minimum and kept most of our main surfaces completely clear. If you have any pets, the next thing to do is clean up after your furry friends. You basically want it to appear like you don't have any pets, which means hiding away litter boxes, cleaning up pet hair, putting away pet beds, pet food bowls, and pet toys.
So because we have one of these and cats, we get lots of either paw prints or nose prints on low level windows. Quick way to clean, if your windows aren't super dirty, I like to quickly just make the window damp, like not soaking wet, just damp with like a normal cloth with some cleaner, and you can go over it with this Norwex cloth and it leaves minimal, next to no streaks. It works really good. You don't put any cleaner on this, it's just the water that's on the window, and it works really well. I'll kind of show you on here because you can see that these windows are dirty.
The other thing I do is go over most of the fabric furniture pieces in our house, or at least the ones I know that the animals constantly sit on. This guy is nothing fancy, but of all the different lint rollers and hair picker-uppers we've tried, this is the best one. So I'm gonna use it on the couch and our stools that the cats always sit on. And then I also have just these typical lint rollers that I use for anywhere that needs a little bit stickier surface.
Now that the house is mostly cleaned and decluttered, it's time to do that final staging. This means pulling out those nice throw pillows and blankets to stage your sofas and beds. If all your pillows have been used for years and are looking kind of worn or flat, consider investing in a couple of new ones. We'll include links for a couple of affordable options in the description box below. If you have any decor that you specifically want out for showings, like fresh flower cuttings or table centerpieces, now is the time to pull those out too. As you leave each room, don't forget about all those final touches. Turn on as many lights and lamps as possible so that the buyers see your home in the best light. Open all your doors so they feel welcome going into the rooms, and if needed for airflow, open a few windows for fresh air. After you're done cleaning everything, make sure to remove any garbage and recycling from your home. This isn't a necessity, but it reduces any chance of people getting a bad impression or smelling a bad odor while in your home. Now your house should be ready to show, except for those final things you need to grab on your way out.
So when we leave the house, we always take any laundry bins like you previously saw. We also take this bin. We have found there's a bunch of things that we need on a daily basis that we don't necessarily want to put away. We also have a few valuable things that we want to keep in here that we don't want out on display. So anything like that, we just keep it in this bin, and then when we're out the door, we just grab the whole bin and go, and we can add to it and empty it out as we need it when we're at home. So we're in the car, the house is all ready, it's all staged, it's out of our hands at this point. You know, we're gonna do a bunch of these showings. I think it took about half an hour without filming.
Yeah.
A little longer when we stopped to film everything. But.
Yeah, and I mean, there was a big clean before all this too, which helps, right? You're not doing a deep cleanse, you're just getting rid of a little bit of dust here and there and some animal hair because we have pets. But.
And if you have multiple showings in one day, they go much faster because obviously you don't have to do everything both times or even days in a row. So yeah. Anyway, hope this video helped anyone who is attempting to move, or hopefully you just found it kind of interesting if you're following along with our channel. Either way, wish us luck with the move and the sell.
Yeah, thanks for watching.